Welcome back.
Why haven't I seen this skin? Look at Buns' skin. Why haven't I seen this skin? What a sick skin.
Some hot buns.
It looks like a Pokemon.
Okay, and this is the second match of Shimada Clan versus Junkers. Got some more lineup changes for Shimada Clan. Fenris back in, Spoonie back in, Fat Boy for the win is out. And we're going to start our first game on Lijiang Tower. We've got Shimada Clan in the red and Junkers in the blue. No caps just yet as we wait for the point to unlock. A whole lot of pot shots. Fenris going in a little bit deep there. And we're really hoping his internet holds out for this one. Had a bit of trouble in this first matchup for these teams. And that first cap is coming now. Looks like it's going to go Shimada's way.
Does appear to be that way at the
Although
moment.
There's a good number of Junkers team members going in here. Bakaya is going to drop, and I think that's going to make the difference. Flano's trying to get some pot shots off here, but it's probably not going to be enough. Shimada takes the cap.
Bun's making the swap here from the Farah to the Lucio. So they've got two Lucios on the side of the Junkers now. A little bit of support, a little bit of damage. Not a bad move, really, considering the other team only has one support.
Flano gets pulled in by Doge, but manages to stasis out of it and drop the ult there, so Blizzard takes Doge out.
Bun's taking out Spoonie and Doge, but getting isolated there by Jake.
Flano with another pick off there. He's doing real well for his team, and that's going to be a Junkers cap. They're going to start getting themselves on the board. Shimada only getting 26% from their cap, which is not too much. Spoonie's going to start dropping some bombs in here. I think we'll see the team go in as a group behind Jake with maybe one or two flanking around the sides. And you can see, in fact, Spoonie splitting off there. JTD going through the corridor with the rest of them following Jake down the center. That ice wall goes up.
And incoming
Riptire. Here we go. Spoonie only gets Baron and Jax, I think. Thermal Lance goes down as well, though. Shimada still with 6 up. Definitely got the advantage here.
Getting pushed
Kai gets
right
a kill, but dies for it.
JTD popping the wall there and blocking out the rest of that
nice.
team. Great
Flano
move.
got isolated though, and Shimada are going to take the cap, and they're going to start going back up. 37-31. This is very even so far.
Yeah. Very, very close. Grouping back up together there. Had a couple of switches. Baron switching to the Reaper for a bit more damage.
Bit more damage.
Bit more damage. Governor.
But English people don't say damage. That's not a thing.
Could be.
JTD getting another kill there. His May is really paying off for these guys.
Work. Oh, in the hallway. Oh, poor
Stasis saves
sweet.
Flano
Oh.
Literally can't go through that wall as a spectator, which is pretty funny. And looks like Junkers are going to have to come back with another push here.
Yeah, they're really being forced to regroup by taking out those key players that the rest of the team can't go in without. Just gives them a much tougher challenge to actually get back on that point.
Yep. Jake shielding off his team here. Shimada Clan are now on 75%, so they're looking good for a win here. Junkers are going to make their big push. The Graviton Pulse goes down. Surge. JTD dies. Mooj dies. Jake dies. Great push by Junkers.
Here comes Riptire. Takes
Shimada's Riptire takes a couple.
No, Spoonie, sorry, taking out.
Spoonie
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
out
yeah, I was
Jax.
very confused, yeah.
But Junkers, it does look like you're going to get a cap from this.
Yeah.
With Shimada left on a 96%.
They're going to be wanting to stay out of that little frost zone.
Yeah, JTD, no one to follow up on the damage though, unfortunately. Jake's going to shield his team here, and you can see Spoonie going in behind with the Junkrat's going to take a little bit of a flanking position there. Great ice wall, just blocks them off for a little while longer. Junkers hitting 55% here. They're going to need to hold on a little longer if they want to keep this competitive.
I have to say, I'm going to call my MVP. Buns has been doing work as Lucio, getting a number of kills and like wall riding all over the place to get some damage going. It's really impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, the Junkers have all played well, really. It's the scoreline doesn't really speak for the quality of the game. Junkers have played well here, and they're kind of unlucky to be on the back foot, but they are making up for that now, hitting 80%.
Absolutely. Getting that cap, they're creeping up to that 96% pretty quickly.
Now Fenris's ult is up, and I think the Death Blossom is going to be what makes the difference here. He's just trying to find a good position, but he's very exposed.
And drops his...
Yep. Answered it very well there, but Junkers have lost Kaya in that, so it's going to be an even 5v5 on the point. Gets pushed into overtime.
And the Graviton Surge as well.
Yep, and that's a cleanup by Baron as well. So that's going to be a win for Junkers. Round 1 going to them.
Great round.
Now, they won the first matchup, but it was a close one. But Shimada are going to want some revenge here. Junkers v Shimada being the first game Shimada had lost in this tournament.
I'm so sorry. I'm just really impressed with all, like, the everything, you know?
Wow, that's some quality commentary there.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just so impressed
it's Monday
with
night
all
and
the everything.
My brain's really tired, and I am impressed by all the everything.
Let's have a look at these lineups.
Great players and great people in this tournament, and I'm just feeling
boy.
a little bit emotional about it.
Oh, jeez. Well, Christ. Shimada Clan keeps pretty much the same lineup here. No changes for them, except for Jake going onto the Lucio. And we see Junkers are going to have the same thing there. Flano taking the Mei, though. And JTD's actually switched to a Reinhardt, sorry, so he's not going to take his Mei into the fray. No, rhymed. And Shimada are taking the point early. A little too early, since the point doesn't unlock. But this should guarantee them that first cap.
Point early enough, if you can get that cap, and even if you don't hold it for that long, it's enough to give you a little bit extra on there. Wow.
But Junkers are coming in late here, and I think this is actually going to work in their favour. Kaya does miss his charge, but I think Fenris is going to go down either way. JTD starts swimming in there, but he's on his own. Jake's trying to support him, but it's not going to be enough. And Jake gets out of there before he gets taken down. And Shimada not getting that first cap, in fact. Junkers are going to take the first one. But a pretty quick reboot by Shimada here, and they're going to go in for another one.
And they're doing a really good job of watching all those flanks. They know that's where the danger comes from if they get caught out by surprise. So doing a really great job at keeping an eye on it all. Well, and they are going in.
Junkers, yep. Not wasting any time. Doge gets a nice hit on Buns there, but Flano's Blizzard is going to freeze 3 of them. That's going to be hard to come back from.
Drop the ult there and save quite a few members of his team in that instance.
4 down for Shimada. Junkers are definitely going to hold on to the point with this one. You can see Doge got the hell out of Doge there.
You can't reuse them. That's cheating.
You can definitely reuse them. And he's gonna hang out until his team arrives, bravely hiding behind this sign.
I love it.
Let's see what's going on with the rest of the team.
They got no idea.
And they've split into 2 here. They got a couple flanking around, and then Jake just sort of going in alone on the front there. But
you know what though? Doge is getting pretty close to having that ult ready to go.
Great hook there as well. Managed to take out the Lucio. Kaya knocks down Jake, but doesn't manage to get anybody else. Jake does go down for it though.
Oh, and Baron with 4 kills there, taking out almost the entire team. Woo!
And they followed up with Doge, and that's a 5 out of 6 with JTT, the only surviving member, who has switched over to a Reaper now.
So close to a team kill there. That was an amazing play by throwing that Death Blossom in that little side alleyway and getting them all to come out and pretty much walk to their deaths. Very well played. You know, Junkers 2.0 really proving they are the team to beat by taking down Shimada again, and it looks like this is going to be a second round for them, which will give them the victory in Game 1. So it's going to get close. Yeah, they got to be feeling the pressure now. Fenris they've had some great games. Jake's trying to keep him up, but Fenris is very deep, drops the Death Blossom, but the Stasis and the Shield are going to mean no kills from that. But Buns as well was the one who pushed back Fenris there with that Death Blossom and protected his team, because he actually pushed them back behind that shield. And that's going to be an early win for Junkers, taking Game 1 of best of 3. Of match 2. Of this second. Do you see why it's essentially Game 3. Yep, and I know it. This is just beautiful. BEA, beautiful. Look at this. I'm just going to quietly, I'm just going for a casual Wraith-like walk. Oh, you're all here. Well, hello. Oh. Yeah, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. Alright, well, we're going to move on to Game 2. If Junkers take Game 2, then they will win the matchup. If Shimada Clan can get it back, then we will go to a third in this best of 3. We'll be right back very shortly.